Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. It's a very unique broadcast for you tonight. You'll see a fresh face from the collegiate level in the mix. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. So, Miami will get the first possession.
I got him.
Here's Skiles. Pass to Willis. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
To the middle. Here's Garcia. And they'll keep possession.
And this is the kind of defense we'll love seeing. He went after that block and got it.
On the wing, Peyton. Down low. And Adebayo throws it down.
I love when they put Adebayo in that action. Bam is really quick for his size, making him hard to track.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Peyton, that's good.
Well, great confidence there from deep. Nice looking three-ball right there.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. Pass to Skiles. There's a screen by Willis. Rebound by Garcia. Inside. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws. It's going to be on Gary Payton.
And how about the winning mindset Hayward brings to this team? He's done it at every level, just goes out and competes.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Peyton from outside. Good on the three-point shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Go. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that's what Bam wants to do. He wants to put the ball on the floor and get into the paint.
Pass to Lewis. It's stolen by Adebayo. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, love watching Lewis with the hammer on that one, refusing to just lay it up.
To the paint. Stolen by Lewis. Outside, Garcia. They set the pick. Beyond the arc. Miami grabs the miss. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Shoots over Filipowski. And another basket for Miami.
Adebayo being aggressive there. Quick release on the catch and shoot.
Count that one.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
One step and go. His plan was to drive a couple of times.
It's his first trip to the loft. And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Filipowski.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Here's Willis. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get prime time positioning inside. Come on!
Had a hand on it.
I just love his attitude on D. That block shows he isn't giving up anything easy.
Bro, what is going on, bro?
It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Miami shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
You know, we don't talk about defense a ton, especially with guards. But Gary Payton, he can change a game with his D. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for Miami. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Bam. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, I like how they're going right at the rim, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high-percentage looks.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Chicago shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Well, respected both on and off the floor, Conley is one of those guys that leads by example.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of a D, he just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall. Oh, reverse at home. That was pretty.
Agreed, the agility on display. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback. Oh, I love watching Lewis with the hammer on that one, refusing to just lay it up.
And it's blocked.
And that block was all about timing, making sure he didn't foul while also protecting the rim.
Chicago making a switch here. Lewis down low. And it's Willis finishing it off.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Lewis gets the bucket.
And look at the effort level Lewis is delivering, outplaying his opponent.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Into the lineup for Chicago. Number 20.
Here's Skiles. Still scoreless. Adebayo drives in. He's off on that one.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
And passing the rock has always been a part of Hayward's game. Puts up nice assist totals from that front line.
On the wing, Peyton. Adebayo the screen. Outside for Lewis. To the inside. Shard Lewis pulls it in. Chicago leading. And after playing most of his career at the center spot. Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness. But he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
We've got 1:55 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Here's Houston. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, man, that was a loud bucket.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Houston, a pro at initiating the contact, an aggressive shooter who's looking for opportunities to get to the line. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Edwards with the ball. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. We've got 1:18 left here in the second. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
And they call an illegal screen here.
First personal foul.
Here's Chicago. Hayward outside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Adebayo on the follow. Miami trailing. Here's King. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
Miami foul. Allen Houston. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Hayward with the ball. And it's Buzelis picking him up. Outside, Garcia. Miami grabs the miss.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And King, here we go. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Chicago up by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Chicago with the ball. A 2-point game. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Lewis with it. Picked up by Edwards. Lewis gets the bucket. Lewis has got 10 points.
Just taking advantage of his body. Lewis absorbing the blow before finishing that one.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just charging inside with some momentum there.
Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Pass to Edwards. Back to King. Now Jordan. Rebound by Garcia. Down low. It's stolen by Edwards. Now King. Back to Edwards. No good with the layup. Chicago leading by 4. Here's Hayward. And Hayward with the stuff.
And using his underrated athleticism, Hayward is no stranger to throwing it down.
Edwards inside. Edwards with the screen. Here's Buzelis. Filipowski grabs the board. Here's Lewis. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And powering that one down. She wanted to make a statement with that jam.
Chicago calls timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Chicago leading by 8. Here's Peyton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
A tricky play from Peyton inside, taking his offense
Make this your game.
and making sure he got the whistle.
And he knocks down the first one.
You make this one, you're also gay.
And both free throws good for Peyton.
Peyton, a super vocal guy, constantly talking up the storm, always trying to get into the heads of the opposition.
Oh! And Peyton sends it back.
Let me tell you, blocks like that, protecting the rim, those are winning basketball blocks. Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
For Miami, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
First team foul.
Miami trails by 7. On the wing, Peyton. Hits it from three-point range. Peyton's got 10.
The shot from Peyton right now, so pure. Even without a lot of time to get set, he's able to make that one look so smooth.
Peyton drives in. Got a piece of it.
Oh, my word. You can't play much tougher interior defense than that. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Yep, it counts. And it's a 10-point Chicago lead.
And so far, Lewis has been really aggressive with the shot, and it's creating results.
Pass to Filipowski. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throw. For Chicago, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Miami foul. Gary Payton.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Yo, kick it out.
Adebayo, high post. That's in, coming off an assist from Peyton. Adebayo's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Bam at 6'9" might be undersized at his position, but he plays with such incredible intensity.
And he can't jam it through. Here's Peyton, and Jones sends it back. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Chicago leads by 9. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Miami trails by 9. Here's Skiles from beyond the arc and then some.
And look, when someone is shooting from that distance, it makes it very difficult on the defense.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that's exactly what Adebayo's out there to do off the ball. Work the glass and get his team second chance opportunity.
And stolen by Hayward. Fires for 3. King, that's good. King's got the lead up to 11 now for Chicago. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Chicago.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Oh, you can see the athleticism of Adebayo on that drive. What a motor he has.
Chicago calls timeout. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup and for the players. This is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game.
Play that song again, take me higher, higher. Where I'm living.
Both teams will make substitutions. Chicago leading by 11. Tries it from 19. Count it.
Yeah, nice focused shot in the mid-range. I like that look.
Outside Lopez. Six on the shot clock. That's tipped.
Well, that's how you play defense. Great timing, leading to a great rejection. Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Lets it go. Oh, strong tip in.
Look, when you don't put a body on him, he makes things happen.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking, adept at using that length to alter shots.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
That free throw missing. And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams will look to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim. And this is the type of pressure Lewis puts on defenses, skilled at drawing contact on the shot.
The first one falls.
Lewis. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Lewis. Chicago leading by 14. Adebayo deciding where to go with it. Gobert with the block.
As intimidating a defensive presence as there is, Gobert could write a book on rim protection.
Yeah, they can count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
Lopez rips down the rebound. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
And it's in there.
Well, Adebayo makes his living on the interior. He's so dangerous close to the bucket.
Miami no good on that time either.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky.
AGG's, my boy. Good game.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this
Oh
run
my
has
gosh,
put a
man.
bucket
Now
of
we just
water on
turn
any
it.
impetus of a potential comeback.
Bro, when the game is
You can see the coaches have gotten into
Ooh.
a little bit about this. They got to do
That was
a
a
better
nice
job
move.
taking care of the ball.
Driving inside.
Get that jump.
There's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Shooting foul is crazy, yo. I just
Both
like, I
free throws
blocked
good
that.
from
I
Filipowski.
packed it. I packed it. Sent that jump to
7 seconds left
Afghanistan.
in the fourth
I'll say,
quarter.
that back on you?
This
You
one
get
for
that?
three.
The legs. Ike legs.
And
Good game, good
Chicago
game. Beat me by
takes this
20,
by a
bro.
big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory.
Why would you
no less.
That's
Why
exactly
would you
right.
want
The
that?
way they
I
control
will.
the game and just completely took the crowd out of it. That's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg
a
Anthony
good-
and Stan Van Gundy.
Hold up, my boy. Hold on.